Hello, this is Mrs. Sturgeon here to explain how to graph horizontal and vertical lines. Let's jump right in. So, a horizontal line happens when you have an equation where it's y equals just a number. There's no x's, it's just y equals numerical value. So for example, here this is like a generic form, y equals just b. This line over here, basically, you have a horizontal line that's going through the y value of 4. So that would have an equation of y equals 4. Okay, I know it's going to be horizontal when it's y equals because it's going through the y-axis only at that specific number. Versus if you have a vertical line, you will have x equals one specific number. So this line you're looking at over here, we have a vertical line going through the x-axis at -2. That means my equation would be x equals -2. So let's look and see. Would it be a horizontal line? Would it be a vertical line? Or is it neither horizontal nor vertical? So for the first one, number 1, we have y equals 5. That means I would go through the y-axis only at 5. That is going to be a horizontal line, so I'll put horizontal for H. All right, or H for horizontal, I should say. All right, if I have x equals -3, that means it's going through the x-axis only at -3. That would be a vertical line. Okay, for a situation like this where they have y equals the full-blown y equals mx plus b, that's neither. We can definitely tell what the slope is for that. Slope is always my number in front of the x or attached to the x, so in this case it would be 1/5. Okay, x equals 0, okay, again, since it's x equals, that's going to be a vertical line. And when you have y equals -2x, that's going to be neither because of the fact that you have both x and y in the same equation. Now let's talk about what does it mean for a horizontal line about its slope, or a vertical line. What does that mean about the slope? Okay, the slope of any horizontal line is just 0. So anytime you have a horizontal line, the slope is automatically 0. Okay, that means that you're not going uphill, you're not going downhill, you're just walking on a straight is how I like to think about it. Flat maybe is another word you could use. You're just walking on a flat road. All right? Versus if you have a vertical line, the slope is undefined. All right? So undefined. That means you're not thinking of it as an uphill versus downhill situation. This is like a wall, right? A wall that's perpendicular with the ground. Okay? That's an undefined slope. We don't really walk up the wall, right? It doesn't really make sense, so that's why we can think of it as an undefined slope. So anytime you have x equals, your slope is undefined. If you have y equals just a singleton number, your slope is 0. Okay? Okay, let's talk about how to produce the graph. So if it says y equals -4, again, that means you go to the y-axis, find -4, so that's this right here, and you need a line that touches that place on the y-axis only. So that should be a horizontal line looking just like this. Okay, y equals -4. Next, if I have x equals 5, go to the x-axis, find +5, okay, and what I need to do is make my line cut through the x-axis only in that specific place. So that means it will be a vertical line with an undefined slope. Okay, and that's how you graph horizontal and vertical lines.